So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A man I like to watch, Morgan Schneiderlin, someone who fully understands the demands of that central midfield role and can mix his game accordingly. He's competitive off the ball, very tidy on it, and he'll probe further forward as well.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Rooney. Idrissa Gueye. Klaassen, played out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, great ball, now the shot! And it's Yarmolenko. Looks to slip it through. Has he picked him up? Lukaku! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Look, there are some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance.
In with a header! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Yeah, this has been pretty decisive, no doubt as to who the better side is.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Yarmolenko with the ball through. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of it. And the shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Great leap! Harmlessly behind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Koulibaly. Oh, he's in! And the finish! Goal!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Who's he going to play in? Yarmolenko pushes it out wide. And it's Sigurdsson. Plays it out to the wing. Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson hits it! Rooney gets it back. The shot's on! And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Ronaldo tries looking up for options on the left. Played into the middle. Can he dig out a shot? Hits one! Decent enough try.
That's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Out wide to the right. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Sigurdsson. David Klaassen. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Tries a through ball. Di Maria. He's left his man. Di Maria's delivery. Cazorla concedes a free kick for that. And it's Klaassen. Now the pass. Idris again. Shot at goal! Rooney passes it through. It's a brilliant interception. Davy Klaassen. Looks like a good ball through. Going through. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Chance to it's Gay! Goal! So what's your view on that goal then?
Well, his most important job there was to keep the shot down, and he did that without any problems. That's good concentration, you know.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Hits one! Forward it goes. It's a loose ball. That intervention was very necessary. Yarmolenko with the ball through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Out again for a throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre. Di Maria. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up for the header! And there's the end of the first half. Interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Rooney. Davy Klaassen looks to slip it through, and he's onside. In comes the cross, and he just whacks it away. Whipped it again. Massive leap! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Cazorla passes it through. A chance to play it in. That looks a good ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Keeper goes long. Marco Verratti tries a through ball, has a swing at it! What a wonderful goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer, alert and sharp, and while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's come loose. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Offside, I think? Yes, it is.
His anticipation is good, Peter, but his timing isn't. He read the situation and then went and spoiled it.
Gets it upfield. Socrates battles to win it back. Idrissa Gueye tries lifting it over. Has a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
And that's been won straight back. Messi.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Verratti does well to read it and intercepts. Yarmolenko. Now the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hit into the middle. Up to meet it! Oh, not the best of headers. Yarmolenko gathers from the goal kick. And it's Rooney. Passes it through. Can he put it away? Heads it!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Looking to shoot! That is wonderful from Lukaku! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What about that, Jim Beglin?
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them. Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Deftly done. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ball's out on the left now. Into the channel. Cristiano Ronaldo goes for the cross. Aimed long and direct. Messi. And it's been taken. He's had a shot! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is extended still further. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Out to the flank. Socrates positions himself well and cuts it out. Idrissa Gueye gets into some space. Timely intervention. Yarmolenko. Great ball and shoots! That tested the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Sigurdsson! Great football, shot and save.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
And it's Klaassen. Good idea, just poorly executed. Chip through. Up he gets! He's kept it out, just. So, the manager making the last of his changes. Yarmolenko being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the...
And a header! It's a goal! They're back within reach! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So is this the start of a comeback? Coleman gets on the end. Can he finish? Spectacular from Klaassen! Deep into injury time!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This Coleman has been caught there, it's a foul. Coleman. Who's ball? Who's going to get? Goes for goal! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch between them. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. And I just really liked what I saw here.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's got to be the little chief, Javier Mascherano. Uncompromising and ready to tackle anything that moves, and he does so with tenacity and grit. It shouldn't take long for him to make his mark.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. It's Luis Suarez! Messi, it's come back out! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Buffon reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Messi. Roberto collects the ball from behind, tries the cross. Buffon puts far too much on that. Mario Götze. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Dembele's cross, and he's there to cut it out.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. Dembele clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices.
Messi! It's anyone's ball. Luis Suarez, Iniesta, Jordi Alba. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries a through ball. Breaks on here, he's left his man. Messi hits one! That is wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's
going for goal! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Deftly done. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Looks to slip it through. Lukaku looking to get on the end of this. Up he gets! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Jordi Alba. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez goes up and over. Jordi Alba. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Azpilicueta boots it to safety. Forward it goes. Now it's Dembele. Lukaku. Now it's Lukaku. has a swing at it! Iniesta goes looking. Verratti sticks in a foot to win it back. Looks like a good ball through. Messi gets it into the middle. Iniesta. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez with the ball through. Nicely measured pass. Messi. Roberto goes for the cross. The shot's on! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Driving on, a real charge here. Nicely controlled. It's a loose ball. Suarez set up one goal so far. Plays it out to the flank. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Messi, very nearly making something happen there. You can't keep a good man down.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now the pass. Now it's Iniesta. He's got away. Iniesta passes it through. Luis Suarez. Götze tries to get it forward quickly. Real chance. Can he finish? And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Goes wide. Iniesta. Suarez has a go! It's bounced out! Aimed long and direct. Messi gets into a dangerous position. Jordi Alba was not to be moved. And that's going to be a goal kick. And it's Messi. Who's he going to play in? That's Peliqueta. Promising cross. Referee's given a throw. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Iniesta plays it forward. Looks like a good ball through. Messi going through. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Paulinho gets it back. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Suarez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious he's one of the biggest influences out there.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. He'll have a dip! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Dinks one in. Suarez looking to get on the end of this. Luis Suarez. Great tackle, he had to get that right. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Luis Suarez. Azpilicueta tries to get it forward quickly. Chip through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And that's been won straight back. Looks to slip it through. Lukaku. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Götze. Mario, he's had a go! World class! Mario Götze! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Can he score?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
He's gone for it! It's in!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Mario Götze, over to the left. In it comes, up to meet it! And he's straight offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Lukaku, he's on his way. Chooses to go back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Going through, plays it back. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Out towards the flank. Iniesta plays it into the channel. Di Maria cuts it out. And he just whacks it away. It's a throw.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still...
Hurls himself at it! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
shoots! Defence has got rid of that.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Iniesta. Titi. Jordi Alba. And it's Rakitic. Rakitic tries lifting it over.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Jordi Alba plays a clever punt. He's gone for it! There it is!
Listen, it's a massive contribution to help his team in front again, and his determination and stamina has enabled another late addition to typify his commitment from start to finish. Perhaps deserves a little bit of...
And that's it. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. How would you witness, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So let's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A fairly easy choice for me, this one, Aaron Ramsey. What has helped him to elevate his game.
Has a hit! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Di Maria with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Arsenal didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Iwobi, Hector Bellerin, Ramsey. Now he's wondering who wants it. Hector Bellerin. And the weighted pass, in with a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Aimed long and direct. And it's Higuain. Dembele. Lulic. Hector Bellerin tries to get it forward quickly. Welbeck. Lacazette. Out towards the flank. Ramsey. It's gone a long way up and away. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Going through. Great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Lacazette. And back to base. For Pastathopoulos. Goes looking. Decent progress down the left. Steered out wide. Played into the middle. Dembele. Higuain shoots! Lacazette. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Lacazette tries to stroke it through. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Socrates gets it back, dinks one in. Hector Bellerin. Big chance, corner. And it's Dembele. Looks to slip it through. Higuain. Lovely feet. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Up he gets! Forward it goes. Socrates plays it forward. Kolasinac. Welbeck. And it's Iwobi. Looks to clip it forward. Heads it! It's surely this time! He's missed, but not by that far.
Lacazette certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Papastathopoulos sends it forward with interest. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Roberto spreads it towards the left. Hoists it high. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Koscielny. Lacazette. It's a loose ball. And a header! No, not the best of headers. Socrates tries to get it forward quickly. Again for a throw-in. Now it's Higuain. Welbeck. And it's Lacazette. Iwobi. Welbeck tries lifting it over. It's a goal kick. Lobs it in gently. It's a brilliant interception. Coaxed out to the wing. Di Maria. He's got away. And he gobbles up the chance. Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. The first half is done, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Gets things going for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players.
It's Dembele! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And the finish! Fantastic from Lacazette! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Going for goal! Oh, here we go. They've scored!
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Granit Xhaka. Lacazette. Iwobi. Tries a through ball. Header! And it's Welbeck. Now the pass. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And that's been won straight back. He's made good progress from a deep position. He's left his man. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, flags up. He must have been offside.
He may have been caught offside, but Di Maria may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
And it's Kolasinac. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ramsey. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Now it's Welbeck. Welbeck was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Done very well to intervene. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Lacazette. Wilshere. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria goes up and over. Hector Bellerin.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Lacazette! They've managed to get it away. Granit Xhaka. Di Maria. Passes it through. Dembele. Puts in a cross. Up for the header! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is extended still further. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. And it's Wilshere. Is there any support? Hits one! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Lacazette. Looks like a good ball through. Massive leap! You can get that clear. And it's Ramsey. Looks to slip it through. He's gone for it! Brilliant from Danny Welbeck! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Goetze crosses. That's too far for anyone. Welbeck. Goetze. Ronaldo gets it back. Wilshere. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Higuain passes it through, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Koscielny. And it's Lacazette. Roberto goes looking, looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Hector Bellerin with the ball through. Caught offside that time.
An eagle-eyed official there, Peter, because that's a hard call. Is he in line?
For Pastathopoulos. Into the channel. That's a throw. Ramsey has set up one goal so far. Lacazette tries a through ball. Wilshere looking to get on the end of this. Wilshere with the towering header. He will be livid with himself. There is the final whistle. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening. So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'll go for Douglas Costa. This fella really sparks in the opposition's final third. He's a bag of tricks dribbler who can tie defenders in knots and a real entertainer, so I hope he can excite.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And it's Alexandro. Pjanic. Now he's wondering who wants it. Dybala. Higuain, now the counter. Aimed in towards the centre. And he won't reach that. Pjanic. Benatia plays it forward. And it's Mandzukic. Douglas Costa. Tries a through ball. Douglas Costa looking to get on the end of this. Dybala. Matuidi passes it through. Quadrado looking to get on the end of this. Going through. Can he? He's had a go! Goal!
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Mandzukic! Through to the goalkeeper. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Lukaku. Juan Fran with the ball through. Lukaku looking to get on the end of this. Dybala. Out to the flank. He's got options out wide. Quadrado. Steered forward. Oh, good interception. Dybala. Now it's Mandzukic. Quadrado. Now it's Quadrado. Lichtsteiner produced a good ball to find Quadrado, but he couldn't do anything with it. Looks like a good ball through. And it's Higuain. Now the pass. Ronaldo is desperately calling for... In with a header! He will be livid with himself. That's been won straight back. Looks to slip it through. Higuain. Dybala. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also...
And Mandzukic! Fran looking to break out here. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hoists it high. Socrates does well to read it and intercepts. Di Maria tries to get it forward quickly. Coaxed out to the wing. Benatia. And Djukic out wide to the right. He's in, surely! And the ball is out of play. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Higuain. He's got away. That is an adventurous run down the left-hand side. Crosses it in. Cristiano Ronaldo shoots! Could fall kindly. Ronaldo! Superb!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Buffon reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Pedrado with the ball through. Looking for a decent ball. Massive leap! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Second period then underway. Dybala tries a through ball. Moscow, Mandzukic! He's delivered all right!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second-half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
Douglas Costa clips one through. Fran. Douglas Costa gets his foot in there, and it's Mandzukic. Cuadrado. Going full steam down the flank. Now it goes for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Papastathopoulos. Out to the left it goes. Douglas Costa looking to get on the end of this. Overhit and out of play. Mandzukic. Now the pass. Douglas Costa hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Gets up to head it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Heads it! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Well, they could break here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Fran cuts it out. Douglas Costa, and a header! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Played out to the wing. Done very well to intervene. Lukaku needed to come up with a better ball. Big chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Di Maria cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Pjanic with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier. Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, he's come flying in for Pastathopoulos. Ronaldo is being picked on here.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Hits one! It's in!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
This is quite a battle.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then?
He's gone for it! It's broken loose. Has a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Juanfran.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Dybala. Mandzukic. Dybala. Looks to thread it through. The shot's on! Terrific goal! Mario Mandzukic! And again they hit the front. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today. Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Deep into stoppage time. For Tunis. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Right, Dybala goes wide. Quadrado looking to get on the end of this. And the shot! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and the memory bank now.